Hi, everyone, and welcome to the RWTA Chilled Out series. I'm Marianne Kinsell, the Executive Officer of the RWTA. We have a new member, Comau, a company that is revolutionising logistics and warehouse automation with advanced robotics. And today I'm joined by Brendan Eales, their International Platform Sales Manager. Welcome, Brendan.
Hi, Marianne, and thanks for having us on board as part of the RWTA team. And it's great to be here.
Thank you for coming. Brendan, first up, tell me about Comau and how it relates to the cold chain particularly.
Great question, Marianne. And look, Comau's been in the automation business for well over 50 years, but very recently we made an acquisition of a company called Automar,
Hmm.
which is a dedicated dedicated organisation for packaging and logistics in warehouse automation. And part of Comau's approach there was we're very heavy into automation and line automation. They're very heavy into automation of logistics and all the rest of it, is to bring the two companies together, hence the acquisition of Automar, and provide solutions to potential customers that are highly automated and actually fulfill their desires.
Mm. So it's two companies brought together, and
Correct.
both of them relate quite well to the cold chain, correct?
Correct. Quite well
Excellent.
related to cold chain, with experience, quite depth in experience in a tailored solution towards storage and automation. It's not just, hey, here's a piece of equipment that's set for that you have to buy off the shelf. We actually come and talk to potential clients. What are they looking for? Do the feasibility analysis, understand in detail what they're trying to get out of the solution. Then we can design and engineer a solution and then go and simulate that solution and bring it back to the customer and show them the simulation before we even start to do any real physical work, then ensuring that the customer is going to get exactly what they're looking for at the end of the day versus, hey, here's an out of the box solution that you must use.
Yeah, wonderful. Look, automation and robotics across the supply chain it's already in use, but for you and where you're sitting at the moment, what's in store for 26, 27 that you believe will improve our sector?
Yeah, I think you're going to see an expansion of more and more in the automation side of the business. But one of the things that we have to continue to work on is delivering uptime to our potential customers. They're going to want very, very high uptime. And part of what the system has to do is show reliability and have that support system behind it. So if something does happen, it's not, hey, wait till next Monday and we'll find a solution for you. It's got to be on tap right there and then for them to have an answer to any particular problem. So I think it's very much not only have the equipment, as the equipment gets more advanced, it has to have the support network to provide that uptime to our customers.
Mm. And look, a lot of businesses are trying to balance, efficiency, as you said, with workforce challenges, which you also, touched on. This happens. How's robotics and automation with your company, Comau? How is that helping address that, the workforce challenges and the balancing of efficiency?
Yeah, it is. Automation is a great solution. It's not always the best solution for every situation.
Yeah.
So so you do need to do a lot of good work around the initial setup of the situation and can robotics provide the reliability that you're looking for in the system? And that's a real key to what you want out of it because anyone can design a system that'll work once, but you don't want it working once. You want it working, 100,000 times a day repeatably. And that's where you've got to do the groundwork on the automation before you actually commit to it. And that's why the upfront engineering and the simulation and that side of the business is so important to get that right. And then once you get that right, then the end solution becomes much easier. The combination of Comau with over 50 years of experience in automation, very, very much tailored towards the automotive business, but not completely. Where you're building vehicles, one car a minute's coming off the assembly line. What your customer's looking for is that reliability. And Automart also almost 50 years of experience in the industrializing of storage systems, has that same background that we need that reliability in the system to go deliver the results at the end of the day.
Yeah, perfect. And look, finally, for the RWTA members who may be early in their journey or they're thinking about automation, what's your advice?
My advice is, if you are, the earlier you are in your excuse me, in your journey, the earlier you can get some advice, the better off we can help set the direction for which you want to travel in. Once you get committed down a track and then get others involved, it becomes a bit more challenging to get back to something that's more reliable and can give you a consistent result. So I just encourage people to either give myself a call or jump online to the Comau website or the Automar website on automha.com website. Have a look at what we've got to offer, and by all means, get in contact with us, and we'd be happy to work on the initial engineering and the initial simulation work to make sure that we can deliver a result for you before you commit too far. That would be my advice.
We will have your details when we're advertising this and up on the website as well. We have your details there, so anybody who's interested can get in contact. And Brendan, thank you for speaking with me today. We're looking forward to introducing Comau to the members.
Thanks, Marianne. Much
Thank you.
appreciated.